welcome to the Winds of Jupiter March 2018 Tarot reading. And you have quite a good reading coming up here. Now let's discuss the Rune that you received. It means happiness, joy, success, understanding, and blessed new beginnings. Now there's been a lot of action in your sign lately. Lots of planets mixing and matching, opposing each other. The partial solar eclipse back there in February 15th was in Aquarius. And it's saying here that there's a new cycle coming up for you. There's time for you to plan for the future. Focus on solutions and not problems. Now the overall energy card for this reading is the Magician. You're the visionary. You're looking at the big picture in the human experience. It's time for innovations, liberations, manifestations. And let's go with the old love boat. The exciting and new. Fireworks, please. The Magician conjures up power, the power of thought and ideas, creativity. It becomes a force of its own. It's the doorway to new opportunities now, new happy opportunities. And I'm saying that too because the cards on the very left for what you know category is the Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. You have some happy emotional stability going on here. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration, shared accomplishments, happiness, ascensions in your life. 3 is the number of creation. It's the number of group force working together in harmony. And members of like-minded people are going to congregate now, gather, celebrate holidays, reunions, any other auspicious times. This is the card of cooperation and career opportunities, collaboration, construction, contributions, trust, confidence, joy, just as the Rune. Now the Seven of Cups card is saying you kind of came to the end of the road for some type of goal. And it's time to make some new decisions. Now the Seven of Cups card can have splayed energy. It's not real focused. And maybe you're just overviewing and looking at the types of opportunities that you're being offered. But it can be an illusionary card too, and you have to be really careful about the decisions you make when you see the Seven of Cups. Now with all this going on and endings and new beginnings and decisions to be made, and the Magician to be manifesting new things, making something from nothing through your ideas, the cards next door to the Seven of Cups is Death and the Ace of Pentacles. All of a sudden now you're in a transformation and you know it. You want to throw the window open and say, I'm in a transformation. There's change coming up. The Death card is beckoning for closure and for new challenges and new things to come into your life. Get rid of all of the old crap. Clean out the old closets. Do the spring cleaning early. And I mean for all aspects of it, mind, body, and spirit. I know many people think the Death card is a negative card. To me, it's about rebirth. The death to rebirth. The changing of energy. Enlightenment. Transition. Transmutation of energy. And with the combination of all of these energies from the Magician, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, and the Death card, things are coming to a crescendo. You're going to be letting go of a lot of things, releasing a lot of things. And it's going to be lucrative for you because you received the Ace of Pentacles. And it's offering one pentacle with the promise for more. More earthly, lucrative aspects of enterprises, careers, money, eclipsing financial problems. And this is all promised to you if you don't resist change. Change is not your enemy, and if you resist change with the Death card, there's going to be some negative aspects that's manifested. The death card comes when it's needed, not wanted. And there's some things you need to do, just not what you want to do. And that's pretty much the message for the cards next door to the Ace of Pentacles, for yourself and self-awareness, because you receive the Chariot and the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups is about despair and depression. It also can indicate that you've been living in the past, existing in your mind in the past. And that does bring depression and despair. It's time now to exist in the present. And just look to the future. Don't get anxious to the future. Because if you live in the moment now and seize the day, it brings peace. And here you have the Chariot card with that. And it is saying that you have to have victory over opposing forces, the dark and light forces. This card is about triumph over these opposing forces. It's about the discipline to overcome yourself and do the right things, the things that feel right. The Chariot symbolizes movement and action, determination. Maybe now there's a new injection of renewed optimism for you to strive for success and achieve things that in the past have seemed unachievable. Now it's time to master yourself with discipline and self-control. Don't let distractions and personal struggles and obstacles overcome you. Inertia as well. The Five of Cups, or any 5 card, is a very challenging card, and it does mean obstacles that have to be overcome. And if you play your cards right, the Chariot card is going to help you emotionally and physically to overcome these pitfalls that come into your life. It's the succor of life, providence, if you allow it to come into your life. Now the future cards are the Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Now it says here that you might be falling back to some old ways, because the Six of Cups is about the past, your past lives. And for Aquarius, my goodness, the south node of your past lives sometimes need to be resolved before you can look to the future. At times they call the south node gifts. And I find it's pretty much obstacles of things that just keep reoccurring in your life, themes that keep reoccurring that you have to overcome and finally put them to bed forever. Forever is a long time, but the Magician deals with eternity and infinity. Now the Eight of Pentacles is the busy bee card. That's what I call it. And it means you're very talented. And you've got a lot of projects coming up, or ones that you're actually taking advantage of as an opportunity. Maybe you're brushing off some old talents that you've had, or discovering some new ones with the Magician there. Now the High Priestess is working off the Magician. The Magician is the number 1 card, and the High Priestess is the number 2 card. The Magician is bringing power from the celestial down to the earthly. And the High Priestess is bringing messages from the celestial to your spiritual inner self. It tells you to follow your instincts, your intuition, your dreams, and notice synchronicities that are going on. Timing, right time, right place kind of thing. Don't get stuck back there with the Six of Cups and your past. It's time to be a very grounded person, pragmatic, to free yourself for advancements and opportunities. And make sure you can recognize these opportunities when they come by. Because that is the key. Sometimes you just walk by something and you don't even notice it. The Magician gives you the tools to accomplish your goals. And the Priestess gives you the idea and symbolism of these tools to balance the cosmic energy, to make them happen. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.